Sorry, YouTube. I just can't do it anymore. Dreadlocks are just not. Look at that, dude. I'm done. I'm done. No, I'm just playing. I wouldn't cut my little babies. All right. So they still stick up, and that pisses me off. But it's okay because I have a solution that I just found out about like a day ago. This video is actually not going to be about how to make it stick, like lay down, because when I figure that out, you'll know. This video is actually how to round the tip. So I'm going to find a dreadlock, much like, well, that one's kind of decent. Oh, there's a good one where it's not so. Okay, how about this one? That one's not so rounded. You see like the little hook part, or you see how that's, yeah. Alright, so today we're going to round it with a good old hook. Mine is 1.3. It looks like this, right? I got it at Michael's. Michael's is like everywhere as far as I know. So what they tell you to do a lot of times is to like, oh god, my hands are in the way, is to like fold the dreadlock like this and then start like poking it through. But I got an easier way to do it. So basically what you want to do is you want to stick the needle like diagonally downward, right? And literally just sit there and well, here, let me get it right. And literally just sit there and yeah, do this with it. And I'm telling you, eventually you'll start feeling it, right? All those hairs will start going up in here. It takes about like 30 seconds for each dread to be rounded. And then you go from that kind of a dread to something more like this. You still have those little hairs, but you keep doing it. And you'll notice, you can feel the hairs being pulled in. My dreads are not that mature, so this might be easier with less like mature dreads. But I really don't know, because I haven't ever had mature dreads to figure that out with. And so eventually you just, palm roll and then go straight back to this little thing. Stick it in diagonally again until it comes out like a little tip of the dread, and just keep pulling it in. Like, let me see if I can get a good old angle at that. And then you go from a horrible tip to a more rounded tip like this. There's still a little bit of loose hairs, like I said, and just keep doing it. Twist the end, and there's kind of more of the end result. You see there's like little extra hairs there. Again, you can just keep going, but you see how easy that is to like round out the tip. And you don't need to fold it in where you don't need to do all that shit. And then there's the end result basically. And the only thing you have to do, okay, this is a dreadlock, right? Here's a dreadlock hanging off my head. Literally, you just stab it in about right here. Well, okay, maybe a little bit lower, maybe like here. Then you poke it through the end like that, and you'll have a little hook at the end, you can see. And you literally just keep going like this. And what that's doing is it's taking all the ends of the hairs that are like this, and like the hook will start bringing them into a ball like this, into a fist almost, except hairs are a lot thinner than a finger, as you may have already known. So I've done that with a few of these dreads up here. As you can see, they're nice and round, except that little sucker right there. I guess I didn't do that one. But I'm still in the process, and believe me when I say this is going to take a long time, because, well, depending on how many dreads you have, it could take a long time. The less dreads you have, chances are the fatter it is, and the fatter it is, the more you're going to have to do that. If it's a thin little dread, it's probably only going to take about 20 to 30 seconds. If it's a fatter dread like I have, it may take anywhere from, oh, I don't know, like, oh, Lord. See, I still have this porcupine thing. It really pisses me off. But glasses seem to help. And it could take anywhere to like a fatter dread could take like a minute maybe. But I mean it's worth it. So we're gonna take a nice like thinner dread with this horrible little tip here. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna take it about right here and then just poke it through at the end. Now you may have to use your fingers a little bit to like be at the end to help pull it up and then twist it. But other than that, it's pretty simple. You just diagonally go in so the hook is out the end, and then you just sit there and pull it up. And a crochet tool is absolutely essential if you have dreadlocks. A crochet, okay, I'll take that back. If you want them to lock up faster and look really nice. I've seen a lot of people who have dreadlocks and they just do the neglecting method, which I don't, a lot of people like that. I just couldn't do it, just for the simple fact that it for the first few months it just looks bad. I don't know what the hell else to say. I mean, I'm a sucker for dreads. I love all types of dreads, but that's just a little bit different. I like maintained dreads. So this is a thin dreadlock that I just did. Again with the rounded tip, you can see. Oh, where's a nice big old hook? Okay. Oh, and also, um, okay, so that's how to round out the tips. Now I'm also gonna show you how to tighten a dread. Okay, so this is my little good old dread right here, which actually looks really nice on video, but if you touched it, you'd feel how uncool it is. Okay, so all you do is you just stick it through, right? You stick the little needle through and then just pull out. Now, and you gotta sit there doing it throughout the whole dread. This takes a lot longer than rounding out the tips, I must say. So you see the little hook part, right? What you want to do is, I'll do it on this one right here. What you want to do is okay, so my hook is going to be facing downward, right? The hook is facing downward. When you poke it through, right, you want to kind of get a couple hairs. You'll feel that you cannot pull, it's harder to pull because it's the hook. But then all you have to do is just let it go. Like literally, all the hairs release. So if this is the dreadlock, you just put it in, right? Again, the hook is facing downward. You grab a couple of the hairs, pull it through about midway through the dreadlock, and then you just release. You just sit there and do that. And eventually you get the hang of it, and you can sit here doing it as quick as I'm doing it right now. And you can actually feel it getting a little bit tighter each time. Some people like to sit there doing this and just going in and out with it, which I think does tighten up the dreadlock too. I just really don't do it that way just because I don't. I don't know why I don't. I just don't. I don't know whether it's bad for you. I don't know whether it's just fine. I don't know. But I just don't. And that's how to maintain your dreadlocks. It's pretty good. Just comment the video, see what you think. Any other tips, and then I'll make another video. And believe me when I say, if you want really nice dreadlocks, it's a good idea to have a hook tool, because hook tools are the shiznit. I don't know how else to say it. Hook tools are the best thing to have. They are probably the best invention since the light bulb when it comes to dreadlocks. Okay. So, another rounded tip. Okay, that's it. And it takes a little while. It doesn't take that long at all. And that's how to make a rounded tip on your dreadlocks. Till next time.